Do you know who I'm talking? We're gonna go.
I know what you're talking about. I think he's got a mohawk.
You think they're gonna pick some anti-mage again?
For the sake of Latam defenders, I don't see anti-mage as a cuck-a-hook hero. I think that's my biggest issue.
Did you guys watch EG versus Quincy Crew?
The game
game
3
3 or
mostly.
whatever?
Game 3? Yeah, they played at my... Good verse and dying.
They're definitely gonna Visage, aren't they? Isn't that happening here?
No, please.
Support Paco Visage.
They won't ninth pick Visage. They're gonna go like
You don't think they're
Lena's
freaking
ban.
out right now by this Medusa and thinking about just YOLOing a Visage?
Oh my god.
Please don't ninth pick Visage. Please. Oh.
Why? That's even worse.
This isn't any better. Oh
This
god.
looks familiar. Isn't Invoker still in again?
Yep. He is.
Yes.
He's just
All right,
chilling.
there's a Nyx though, at least.
But
okay.
still.
Okay. You can only mana drain one target at a time.
I was gonna
though.
say, I mean,
There
that's
is
like
a
one of those.
Medusa
The
Invoker.
Nyx is really annoying, but I think the Invoker still just it completely shuts down everything Ember wants to do.
Dude,
It's
the
like a
play was
gameplay
speaking
matchup.
Morphling and getting a second Nyx. That was the
Now
play.
you're talking. There you go.
These
Double
are the
mana.
kind of deep
Double mana
strats we
drain.
needed.
I guess they're gonna go Invoker again.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right, Latam defenders, listen, I got to rant for a second. I praised you guys at the beginning of this draft for banning the Alchemist, for not getting caught in more of the same. And now we're going to go Ember into Invoker again in game 2 after losing game 1? Trent, I'm beyond words.
I don't know. Sounds like you got a few. Yeah, this says looking rough. I don't know. Okay, how do I win this game as the defenders? Mid's going to suck.
I think they have a 5% higher chance of winning this one than the first one, but they had a really low chance of winning the first game.
I see. So you like this a little better than game 1, but you're going to die on the hill of that's not saying much because game 1 was a blowout.
But they haven't solved their push issue again. The push is just, again, like they have profit on the side of Infamous, and they actually
Zero
have
push.
nothing.
If they go for another
Seen.
Go Mars again.
5
Thanks.
seconds remaining.
I mean,
Like with the support puck and the stuff, you have like the coil snap with the spear and stuff. They obviously like
okay.
it if they open with it last game.
yeah, I think it's fine. You don't really mind the Batrider because you have puck too. I guess it's kind of a problem because then they have to lane the puck middle because if they do go bat on the side of Infamous. But I mean, if they like a hero, it's always better to get a hero that you like than just picking a better hero that you're bad at. But, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
They're running it back. They're believing.
I mean, nothing wrong with Mars. I'm fine with this.
I think you're just right. Infamous.
I'd be pretty tempted. Pick the bat, ban the
Nyx
Nyx.
in the third, in the
remaining.
second phase.
Yeah.
Yep.
Either that or straight up just take Nyx too.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
It's still not bad.
They
Radiant
don't really
team
play
back.
Nyx. I guess Mike will play one game of Nyx, but they're gonna.
Oh, that's
Nice. Okay, Earth Spirit.
I've really been experiencing the Earth Spirit versus Monkey King lately as I've started to play Earth Spirit, and it is annoying when I'm like trying to do sneaky Earth Spirit things and I get Boundless Strike while I'm trying to like be really cool and stuff. It's because it's like such a ridiculous
5
long range stun.
seconds
But
remaining.
other than that, it feels so good versus Monkey King, guys. Like when they're trying to run away and you just drop a remnant and pull it under his tree, that is the funniest thing I think I've experienced in Dota. It's so easy. It's literally a point and click, like, wipe out trees.
Do you
Yep.
quick cast everything on our Spirit, Trent?
Everything except the Aghanims.
I see. Because I'm a quick cast player and I struggle so
10
hard with
seconds
Earth. It feels like
remaining.
I'm always kicking everything in the wrong angle.
No,
I
it's
can't-
so
5
easy once you learn, dude.
remaining.
I swear. I spent like half an hour in
so
demo
easy
mode.
once you learn.
It took like
Radiant
half an hour.
team back.
All you have to do is
Half
turn
an
on
hour.
the Alt key self-cast, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Then all you have to do is hold Alt and hit D, and it drops the stone right under you. And all you have to know is that if there's ever a remnant within 200 range of you, you will kick the remnant. If there's
I
not,
see.
then you will kick the. You just have to click the person you're actually trying to kick.
Quick cast is when like you just mouse over somebody and you hit the spell on a cast. You don't have to actually
That's right.
click on the
Yes.
target.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use that shit.
Yeah, I don't use it for anything because I'd never played the
Oh.
hero, and it looked like it was going to be very useful, and so I just learned that.
I see.
Like, Bowie, do
I
you use that
quick
for
cast
every
on
hero?
everything.
What?
10
Have you
seconds remaining.
You use it for like black hole and stuff too.
It feels weird at first, but then it's so good.
I mostly play support, so I find it's like not necessary. I agree it is optimal though, for the most part, right?
Yeah, I
just left
the first time I started doing this, but it's been like 5 years and I did get
10
everything back.
seconds remaining.
But the
Attaboy.
transition is rough, dude. It is
I think it's
Not easy.
5
objectively
seconds
better.
remaining.
98% of the time. I would say.
Yes,
it is.
exactly. Yes, there's definitely exceptions, but I think
Yeah.
like learning it on all of your heroes will make you better at Dota in the end.
Really? All right. I mean,
I mean, you're just straight up removing inputs, right? Because you're just taking
it's less
away left
actions.
clicks.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just that much faster. It makes sense. I think it's one of those. If you played Dota 1, that is a painful thing to unlearn, man. That's like, I got a lot of hours of no quick cast muscle memory. Like,
It feels really slick too. It lets you do really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like you're like more so playing the piano, or it reminds me of playing on like an arcade when I do it.
huh? That's an interesting analogy. Okay. So that's why I'm losing all my pub.
Exactly.
Okay. Quick
It's the
cast.
quick cast, dude. It's not. It's not for allies.
Yes, another band-aid solution for Zarai to save his MMO. He's tried
Not your lack of
Underlord.
pushy lanes. It's not your feeding in the mid game. It's that damn quick cast, man. Wow,
All
Nyx
right,
makes
so
it
they-
through, and Bat Rider makes it through. Oh no, he didn't. Bat didn't.
No, he
Nyx
got
did, not
banned.
Bat. Okay.
Yeah.
What's our
there's not that much value on Nyx, and they already have Earth Spirit, so
You might just get skipped here. Okay.
They actually did play Nyx on Excel
5 seconds
one game,
remaining.
but I don't think it's. They're probably gonna forfeit it. They go for it. Whoa! Wow!
Whoa.
Okay.
That's interesting. Because they banned the. But Invoker's still in.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And if they go Invoker, the NP could be middle, and that is not a good matchup for Nana.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Very
That's rough,
crafty.
actually. Yeah, I'm honestly impressed with his drafting today. It's been pretty good.
All right, well, are we going to fall into the trap once more? What if they Nyx +1 here? Nyx has a lot of value now, right?
Or Medusa, yeah.
I don't mind the Nyx.
And then he going to come back as he rear his head once more. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about?
I think he's got a mohawk.
They're going to pick Sandy Mage again?
Same with Latam defenders. I don't see Sandy Mage as a Cuckahook hero. I think that's my biggest issue.
10 seconds
Did you guys watch
remaining.
University Crew?
The game 3.
Game
5
3?
seconds
Yeah, they
remaining.
played that Midas Jug versus the Medusa. They
Right,
won.
yep.
I wonder if that's going through their heads right now.
I think that matches Cuckahook better than Anti-Mage.
Yeah, and I actually think it's a better solution overall.
Radiant
So I'll be happy to see it. It didn't get banned. Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think with the Medusa, this is good, right? We saw this last time with the Undying Medusa. It's going to help sustain her a little bit more with like the mana burn and stuff. And they see the Mars. So it's
Just impossible to fight into. Like, whenever you see
10
Tombstone and
seconds
Stone Gaze, you just have to run. It's impossible.
Stone Gaze, Tombstone, Magnetize.
seconds
Yeah, that's a hell of a bog right there.
Radiant team
That's
back.
you have this like 10-second window of you own everything. So I get it. I like that. But they go for the Monkey King instead.
I do not like this.
Is this a counter to Medusa?
I
don't
don't say so.
I don't really think of him as a counter to Medusa.
Like, it's maybe not a bad
10
matchup,
seconds
but I don't
remaining.
think like you're picking after Medusa, and I don't think you're really solving.
just
any
wait till his
problems
tree gets pulled, guys. It's coming.
a lot of tree destroyers actually. Tombstone, Earth Spirit, and Prophet. That's
right. He's got to stay off on the ground, I think.
it's something that he has to play around for sure. Because if you get caught, I mean, you're dead immediately. How long's the stun
10
if you break the tree?
4 seconds.
4 seconds?
You get
Radiant
rolled.
Oh
team
my
back.
god, dude.
here. What's the chance you just go Diffusal on Monkey King?
I think the chances are high that they'll try it. Was it gonna do anything? Probably not.
I guess like you have a lot of armor. I get. Are they just trying to fight into Stone Gaze Tombstone? They're like,
You just
okay,
drop
Monkey King
Wukong's
gets
on
armor.
top of it. I see your
Just-
Stone Gaze and I raise you a Wukong's command.
I
All right,
think so.
all right, I'm with it.
Because
Or you use
it's
the
not
Mars
a good
Arena?
Monkey King game. Yeah, even if it's good versus Medusa, because there's Nature's Prophet to break your trees, Earth Spirit to break your trees.
Infamous turn to ban.
Wow. All right. I mean, they already picked the hero.
Huh. I just don't.
Curious.
Confident.
They have okay team fight on Latam defenders, but it's
All right. What if they
10
snap fire,
seconds
though?
remaining.
Ooh.
I'm just going to keep bringing up this hero.
Well, I saw Snapfire earlier in that
5
lower
seconds
division series, and they played it mid, a Curse Luck style, rush the Ags, and the Snap was the best player on the team. Destroyed the
Right.
Monkey King mid.
If they're going snap mid, I'm actually going for Latam here. Because
there he
if
is.
it's Nanana's Moto, because he only plays weird stuff, it is really good versus Undying.
They're definitely going to Vis,
Radiant team
aren't they?
picked.
Isn't that happening here?
God, no, please.
Support
They're not-
Paco
they're gonna
Visage.
melt.
They won't
Little
ninth pick
birds.
Visage. They're gonna
You
go.
know,
like,
you don't think they're
Linus
freaking
Banner.
out right now by this Medusa and thinking about just YOLOing a Visage?
Infamous
Oh my
turn
God,
to pick.
Please don't ninth pick Visage. Please. Oh.
What? That's even worse.
This isn't any better. Oh
This
god.
looks familiar. Isn't Invoker slim again?
Yep. He is.
Yes.
He's just.
All right,
chilling.
there's a Nyx, though, at least.
But
okay.
still.
Okay. You can only manage one target at a time.
I was gonna say, I mean,
There
that's
is
like one of those. The
Invoker.
Nyx is really annoying, but
5
I think
seconds
Invoker
remaining.
still just. It completely shuts down everything Ember wants to do.
Dude,
It's
the
like a
play was
gameplay
speaking more
matchup.
flowing and getting a second Nyx. That was the
Now
play.
you're talking. There you go.
These
Double
are the
mana.
kind of
Double
strats
mana
we
drain.
needed.
I guess I'm gonna go Invoker again.
Oh God. All right, Latam defenders listen. I got to rant for a second. I praised you guys at the beginning of this draft for banning the Alchemist, for not getting caught in more of the same. And now we're going to go Ember into Invoker again in game 2 after losing game 1? Trent, I'm beyond words.
I don't know. Sounds like you got a few. Yeah, it says looking rough. I don't know. Okay, how do I understand the defenders? Mid's gonna
I
suck.
think they have a 5% higher chance of winning this one than the first one, but they had a really low chance of winning the first game.
I see. So you like this a little better than game 1, but you're going to die on the hill of that's not saying much because game 1 was a blowout.
But they haven't solved their push issue again. The push is just, again, like they have profit on the side of Infamous, and they actually
Zero
have
push.
nothing.
Zero push. Like Monkey King Ags is like probably the best that they're going to get.
So they're completely reliant on the defense of the towers and turning into kills. Not just like making them walk away like last game. They need to actually convert like double, triple kills and stuff.
Yeah.
And then hope they come back to the tower again and they get more kills. And so playing around their cooldowns, they don't have that many cooldowns, at least. Like, you know, Arena and Wukong's. But I do think it just looks straight up easier for Infamous again here.
Yeah. All right. I think for Latam win this, Infamous need to make some big mistakes. It would be my summary. But Gary, I'm curious if you're willing to play devil's advocate here, buddy. Any thoughts for the Latam defenders? You liking the Monkey King?
Devil's advocate. Usually I love to play that game. This time around, though, it feels like we're looking a lot the same here for Infamous up against Latam defenders. Theban, the panel, talking as though it's like a complete outdraft. Do you agree?
Man, Alacrity plus Medusa. That's really hard to deal with. It might be even hard to deal with the Alchemist, but this game, I think Latin defenders have the chance to start killing and never stop. So that's what we're gonna have to watch out for in this game. Nyx Assassin is a pretty good hero against Dusa, but Dusa, once she gets that BKB with the S and Y, even the Nyx can't do anything against her.
Yeah, and then looking at the lanes, you know, talking about that Monkey King with the fact against Prophet, against Earth Spirit, Tornado can scout him and catch him on the trees. It's not going to be an easy one for him. So is this going to be a matter of, you know, you're saying they've got to keep the kills going, a snowball rolling? Is it down to that laning stage? Have they got to win 2 lanes? Do they have to win 3 lanes? What are their chances looking like?
Well, they're definitely gonna have to win lanes. I think Mars plus Puck, that's a pretty decent lane against Dusa, but you're playing into an Undying, which is a huge problem. One more thing to mention is Monkey King Wukong versus Tombstone. That's really rough for the Monkey King. You can't just stand his ground and fight in there, because now the Tombstone zombies are going to start stacking up. And if you get out of the Monkey King's Wukong, now you don't have your big team by spell anymore. So you have to make sure that you shut down Infamous in the early game. You don't let them come online, and then you keep on putting the pressure, keep killing them over and over again. And then eventually you have this big lead that lets you just take the buildings naturally and so on from there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you said that, and I've realized there's 4 melee heroes on Latam defenders against Tombstone and Magneton and Stone Gaze.
And no good heroes to kill the tomb either.
Yeah, it's like, Puck, that's your job now. You find the Tombstone and try and click it down.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a rough one. I like Zari's choice of words of the bog. It's a mire, you know, the swamp. You get stuck in it, quicksand-like.
Yeah.
It's going to be a struggle.
Actually, I was listening to the panel talk about Quickcast earlier, and I actually switched over to Quickcast back in 2012 or 13. No, 2013. It was Brax who convinced me to do so, and it's beautiful. You just gotta do it. But the whole thing with Bowie, was it? Yeah. Bowie said he uses Quickcast on Black Hole. No way. You don't use Quickcast on any ground targeting, like ground circle spells, you know, like Lena Stun, Black Hole, Sticky Napalm. Like, you need to use the other spells on Quickcast, but those spells are like, you need to be able to see the circle. No way, you're not doing that.
So point and click, yes. Single target, yes. Circles,
yes.
no.
Don't do it on the circles. Like coil, for example, like you want to make sure you land those spells on the edge, right? Like you can land those spells on the edge, so that's very important to do so. But if you can learn slowly but surely, it's really good. Oh wait, no, that's true. 2013, I learned how to use mouse drag, so you use the
middle mouse click.
Middle mouse, yeah. And then 2014, I learned how to use quick cast. But yeah, like I played Dota for 6 or 7 years before that, Dota 1, and like adjusting to it was hard, but all worth it.
Yeah,
like, you have all these tools. Yeah, you got to take advantage of it.
Yeah, like when it first came out, I was kind of against quick cast. Like in my head, I was, I don't know, super egomaniac. Like this is just going to make it easier for new players. And I realized, no, this is just making your game faster and you can be more skilled. And at least twice a year, I think I should sit down and at least try with 4 or 5 heroes to learn with quick cast. I never have. I haven't got around to doing it. I'm stuck in my ways. Old grumpy man that's come from Dota 1 can't learn. Old dog trick, all that stuff. It's
just try. I mean, you'll get better like after a week or 2 or something like that. Wow, nice. That's old man.
Old man, nice. Thank you. I look over the screen and I'm like, what is that? Little shopkeeper over there. Yeah, grumpy man sitting in the fountain. Dearie me. Are there any other tools that you like to use? Because we used to have I know a lot of the Han players like the little tooltip that appears, the hero bar that we used to have. I think it's kind of bugged now.
No. That thing lags. I'm pretty sure that thing lags your game, and it's like completely distracting. So definitely won't be using that. On the minimap, using colors. Instead of like just icons. Using I think icons, because then if you use the colors, you can see the positioning your teammates are facing.
Yeah, the
and where your enemies are kind of facing
right?
to. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a teardrop, right? You use the teardrop icons, so you can see where your allies are facing, so you know whether your allies are running towards you or they're running away from you. So you know like how they're gonna play or what spells they're gonna cast. Those little things matter a lot. But mouse drag though, that one you got to do, like not using edge pan. Yeah, Dota 1. Every Dota 1 player is notorious for that too. Just using edge pan is so inefficient. You gotta drag your mouse all the way to the corner of your screen and then bring it back to the middle to like cast spells. It's extremely inefficient, and I think that's probably more important than quick cast even. Like just getting used to using mouse drag.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive how extensive like the settings and kind of customization is with Dota 2, right? I know there's a bunch of pro players and a lot of streamers. Like I know Wagamam has done a whole like 30-minute video on settings and what you can actually do with the game. And I remember you talking about middle mouse drag. And Denny was one of the first players that I heard was like, yeah, this is how I move my minimap. There's like no other way to do it. Why would you try? But there's one setting that I've been using a while. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the attack move command. Like when you attack move, it creates a circle and it will attack like the nearest unit to that circle. It's a pretty cool one. There's double tap, smart double tap. There's so many cool things. Literally just sit there for 10-15 minutes, go through the settings, have a little fiddle, test around with stuff, and you will genuinely, gain MMR just from changing some things and getting used to them. It's great.
Less things you gotta think about, the better it is for you, Gary. That's what it is. The person who convinced me about like really sold me on mouse drag was S4. Yeah.
Aggressively, Monkey King also leaping into action, but they've lost their puck. Jingu stacks the boundless strike. There's Cocohook. Maybe he can get a second one. Mariano pops the Fairy 5. It's a double kill for the Monkey King. Invoker's Tornado.
Turn around onto the monkey instead of the puck, and maybe they would have had a better result, or a different result at least, than whatever just happened.
Bowie pinging the Midas. Do you think it would have gone differently if if the Deucer did have treads?
Yeah, treads and another Wraith Band? Hell yeah.
Maybe a stick?
Would have gone differently. I mean, when you get treads, you have so much more mana.
They've dived in. Valky maybe has bitten off more than he can chew. Still has the arena. Monkey King's here. They throw the arena onto Michael and Mr. Jeans as Cookhook. He's going wild onto the Earth Spirit. He'll get that kill, but is he stuck around too long now? Decay, there's no tornado. Yeah, Cold Snap in 3 seconds with the urn. He can't jump. No Primal Spring, but they don't have any more chase.
They wouldn't have had a tornado.
A lot of writing on the map from the Radiant team as well. I don't know what it means. Maybe. Maybe.
I don't think you want to know. I don't think you want to know.
I saw a couple of abbreviations that I recognize.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to know.
Yeah, Angel's having a giggle as well. Spirit up to a couple of pool tangos. He's got his own tangos. Trying to find a place for his reserve award. Dire Hero's in a very forward position already.
30 seconds.
Monkey King against this, that's also something that was talked about. I do believe that Monkey King is favorable against Dusa for the most part, but without a good game, it's really hard. Obviously, like any other carry, if you don't have a good game, Dusa farms so quickly, right? The shot of Monkey versus Dusa is his Wukong, you can put on top of her. She's very slow, can't really get out. You start her in the Wukongs, you're gonna drain all of her mana, and in the mid game you can also hunt her while she's jungling. So there's a lot of potential there.
Absolutely. And right now, spinning around as a tree, Cookhook having a bit of fun down bottom. Back into normal monkey mode. We're laning up with that Nyx Assassin against Prophet and Earth Spirit. Oh, that's going to be nasty. 2 melee heroes against Nature's Prophet, and neither of them really deal with the treants, do they?
Yeah, they don't. You typically want something that can at least lock up these treants or just be able to right-click them down. That being said, when Earth Spirit does roam mid to try and control a rune, that's time for Monkey and Nyx to try and get just Prophet and get back some of that loss in the laning stage.
Yeah, force the hand a little bit. And Ember against the Invoker. Mr. Jean's rotations were pretty good. Oh, top look, dropping low on the bar.
That's what happens. You get decayed, and every time Mars walks up for clips, you're just gonna get snaked as well. Actually, very, very difficult for Valkyrie right now. Yeah. And he does not have enough regen to sustain this.
And this is the kind of tactic we were mentioning in that first game, the Enchantress. I got caught out once or twice in that lane stage playing one side of the lane, but this time I'm dying heavily on that left side, playing trees, making sure for them to spot him. So going for the stuff, the difficult, able just to keep the decays and the soul rips going in.
It's gonna be the one who's gonna be last sitting for the most part, I think, or he should at least try to, because he's gonna be into this creep wave for a time. He's gotta get low first before they can try any kills onto the ending.
And the added bonus of playing in the tree in there is that you're not giving stick charges to this Mars or the Pugs. I guess Pug doesn't even have one, but Mars would love to have a couple. That mid lane, man. Ember up against Invoker. Same story again. Nadana's going to do pretty well in the first couple of levels, get the last hits. He's got quelling, melee attack animation. But then, that cross-specs Invoker with couple snaps and native really does destroy every aspect of his game, especially with T rotations.
Denied.
Yeah,
To the side lanes. Oh boy.
Whenever
Michael. Hit. He's down.
Just getting started. What I please.
Whenever you play this match again, the match of previously thing that lets them have a good time in this game. So I expect them to do much better this time around.
Down. Let's see if we can do. CP into that mid lane, hiding behind a couple of trees there, waiting for that roll. Level 3. We have seen some sneaky little slow plays, so he could find a way to slip out of this. And Earth Spirit's actually going to go walk around the long way. Come in from the right hand side instead as the tornado started to go for the D instead.
Dire's
Get rid of the
structures are fortified.
exceptionally important just for that 4-minute rune when Ember needs the bottle refill. Back down to bot. Spotted out the courier with his observer ward, so a snipe there. Ob sentries, a clarity down for the Nyx. Morales. Reasonable time without the spirit sitting in his lane. Still keeping up. Fine. Pretty damn nicely. Even up with the Monkey King.
I think Mariano, as long as he just keeps his distance, doesn't get too close, he should be fine. He's almost level 4. Nyx has been leeching a lot of farm from this beef in his lane. Why did he keep mana burning in Sophia? Curious about it. Good, because then just gonna TP to the base and come back in with resources.
Yeah. Interesting.
Just went for the impale and saved the impale, but he kills on his enemy.
I mean, is it a possibility prepping for the Medusa? Like, are we going to see a 1-4-1 build here from the Nyx? What do you reckon?
No, I don't think I've ever seen that, and I hope I don't, because that sounds so bad. Ooh, Mars getting so low right here.
Oh. Yeah, no salve either. Oh, he's got to be careful. That snake flies out. Oh, raindrops are up on him, so actually he's all right. Nanana's made a move up here. And yeah, they didn't rotate any heroes for the rune. A 4-minute rune got grabbed by the Earth Spirit. Puck didn't move. Nanana's here trying to take bounties, but the Dire team have bullied him away. So your Ember has rotated up top with no chance of a kill. Wanted some rune.
And does he get the other bounty too? No way.
He's going to get neither.
No way. No, dude, if I'm Nanana, I am quitting this team today. That's it. I'm out. Goodbye, team. Come on, help for the pop. I'll say for the bounty. Get up on them, guys.
Give him a salve.
That's bad. I thought we'd get a salve. I mean, like, getting team to be so much better on these runes for
like in all of the higher Division 1 games, we're seeing heroes mid as top lane, the spear back from the Undying. Keep under a turn, but it looks like it's just going to be for them.
There we go. Wow, got kill. I mean, Angel should be a bit careful. Mars does have another ready, and they might just cover him.
They could give it a crack. And the fight is coming out. Good off Angel when he was in a losing series down game 2. They picked Medusa. It's a bit rough. You like?
I think I like it less this game. I think it's much better just to get that power treads. The Wraith Band, go Yasha, just build into your big sorry, I'm having
all good. Sort of tank and play the timings a little more, right?
Exactly. Just tank up, get your items faster. Like, you're gonna need to hit that tread, SNY, butterfly, BKB timing very fast this game when you play against Nyx Assassin. And I really dislike Midas on Medusa. I know the hero is just meant to farm, but it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense in this kind of game. A lot of magic damage.
Tripling down on the
exactly. There's too many heroes that are just gonna keep running at you, so Midas gonna hurt you in that situation.
And Axel is keeping these top heroes at bay as mid lane. Ember Spirit and Earth Spirit having a little bit of a party, but Mr. Jeans has come back in. And so far the Invoker, nil. His couple of rotations hasn't found anything. Wrath of Nick is going to bounce in as he does get a 2-man tornado, but the carapace, no follow through. Ember doesn't want to run towards him. With a move up towards top, the roll from Earth Spirit, capping out Valkyrie, spins him back, but Mariano has already in here. It looks like a kill into a tower around this Earth catapult wave.
Very, very good rotation here from Mariano. One made the call too. Guys, let's just go top. I don't want to sit around bottom anymore. Let's just make a play on this tower, get some momentum going. Monkey King also having to TP up here.
Green light. He jumps in aggressively. Monkey King also leaping into action. They've lost their puck. Jingu stacks the bound the strike. There's Kokoro. Maybe he can get a second one. Mariano pops the Fairy Fire. It's a double kill for the Monkey King. Invoker's tornado. Cold Snap will hold them back for a sec. Oh, he whipped. He was the. Where's the gap? That Mr. Jeans Invoker with a nice little jump. And all the heroes in the world from Latam defenders do converge on the top lane for 3 huge core kills.
Yep, there's Iori's Hook right there, TPing in, seeing the angle to jump off the Adusa. I mean, Adusa had no mana, so when they turn around onto the puck, I feel like they should just turn around onto the monkey instead of the puck, and maybe they would have had a better result or different result than what happened.
Yeah, Bowie pinging the Midas. Do you think it would have gone differently if if the Dusa did have treads? Yeah.
Yeah, treads and another race band. Hell yeah.
Maybe a stick.
Would have gone differently. I mean, when you get treads, you have so much more mana.
They've dived in. Monkey maybe is not what they can choose. Still has the arena. Monkey King's here. They throw the arena onto Michael Mr. Jeans as Cocohook. He's going wild for the Earth Spirit. He'll get that kill, but is he stuck around too long now? Decay. There's no tornado. Yeah, cold snap in 3 seconds with the Earth.
Dyer's
No
top tower
spray, but they don't have any shade.
They wouldn't have made for another 7 seconds anyway, so decided to just let him go. I think they're okay with that. They did lose the Mars, but they're playing, so still got the trade on to the Earth and space for the Ember now. Could be much better than game number 1 here.
Oh, for sure. Nice dodge bottom as well, but away from roll that looked like a short kill for Mariano. And I've been wanting to come back to this for a while. I know Mariano's Prophet here. He didn't go for the Blightstone. He went full tally to the Treads and the Orchid now.
Yeah.
Usually we see the Blightstone, for the laning stage.
And try to take the rune. Undying was contesting that on the bottom side and just got chased down. The catapult up now. Let's see what both teams do around the catapult. I think Mariano is thinking about where he can go and pressure with this Nature's Prophet. Well, top lane, they've already been pushing this in with the monkey.
Dyer's
There's
top
also
tower
a
is under
DD
attack.
in it.
Dyer's structures are fortified.
Fight does take place. I got gonna do a lot of damage.
I look good on Stratus there, they've decked up. Pete from Axel and Dyer's plant his body in the front lines. But Radiant are bringing fire while Medusa probably still stick around down bottom. The roll in after the Tornado EMP, catching Donkey. I'm sure he's got DD, but he's got no mana for Arena. Finally, comes on and gets it off, trapping to the side. And now the Wukong, the vent, huge death onto Mike as the goal in the back finds the Invoker. It's Jeans battling with Moonlight's Bug. There's no Ghost Warp. Oretes, though, unfortunately, taken down by the big hulking Axel and Dying.
HP's got 100 health on the night. It just does so much damage once you pop that ulti. The Tombstone was really nice too, but I think Ember plus Monkey, just them at the moment is a little too strong. Oh, he's dead on Monkey, isn't he?
Monkey King. Soul Rip tries to turn with a boundless strike. He's got no more on charges. Yeah, that's his life over, isn't it? Cocohook down. Prophet TP's up here as the Puck is trying to backstab again. Moonlight with a jaunting jumps to the ult. As he successfully escaped, there's another call. Another blast on the Mars. DD up. Doesn't matter, but that decent spear doesn't have God's Rebuke though, so convert just fine.
Radiant's top tower.
Doesn't want to dead up on the neck. He poses a sentry there. He would just pretty much feed invoke her spirit. But in a good place from Infamous, the monkey me on Dian's flesh column. It's such a deceiving amount of jam.
Yeah.
Dyer's bottom
Pretty crazy. I love one. A pretty interesting situation as well. Like with the first fight up top, 4 weeks ago, they got the power to half HP on the raid side. So we didn't see that Dire Heroes moving bot for the tier pretty early on. They've got a lot of bait here. They keep playing down that bottom lane and forcing, it feels like, the Radiant to play aggressively, and they've smoked up. Into the jungle, they'll into the roll. Remnant forward. Pops it, Magpie, kick back, bound the stroke there. No, it's on a mega kill streak. Ember Spirit's 5-0 actually. Didn't realize.
It's under attack.
Yeah, it's been doing really well. At that top lane, he TP'd bottom to defend the wave. That's why we saw the monkey all by himself.
Flash golem. Another arena. There it is. Let's call the tombstone and
Look at that savage. Oh my god.
And the reveal of the Orchid. They even catch the Nyx with the force and defenders. And full aggression from us. A Lucky Medusa with Treants. Tower are going to fall down. Can you want to stick around here? You've got some real threat from the Radiant. I don't think King wants to be here either.
Tower has fallen.
And Medusa is going to go time.
I think the defenders are losing right now. They're making a few plays, not committing all of the heroes together, and making the right angle. I remember dying like that when he just being slapped by an dying. That's just unacceptable.
It's my fault. I did
Just curse him.
I kept to curse him. Yep.
It's absolutely take full responsibility.
Oh, I do. How about
Better take.
Dire's top tower is under
I'll
attack.
take it as well, you know, Mr. Jesus.
Yeah, via tornado here. Oh yeah, close snap, turn, rip.
Doesn't have to come out.
Yeah,
Killing spree from Mr. G. Defend the tornado to disengage. And while this is all happening, of course, Medusa, free farm, almost at 8,000 net worth, 15 minutes in.
I think he could have lived. Maybe he popped that force stick out of slow through a remnant.
Dire's top tower.
But he didn't go. I think he just thought he was dead. No,
There we go. Who calls out a
Alright.
speedy aggression from Infamous?
Man, this double maelstrom cores are just popped everywhere. They need to get to this BKB ASAP, because that's just gonna keep happening, right? Invoker's just gonna run around on the map, hunt this monkey or the Ember. NP just gonna TP in, Orchid. And this is what you call combining your abilities together, Gary.
Synchronization, cohesion.
Yep.
Much here. Do catch the Invoker though. Mr. G is on a pretty decent streak here. So money in the pockets. And there, Banana.
Wow. Yeah, guy get a kill, gets a bunch of creeps, suddenly has an Ogre Axe.
My searing gaze.
And then holds back the Undying.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Are you a little worried that bottom tier 1 is still up? Do you want that base dire team, or is it not a big
I think Dusa is farming so much that she doesn't even care at the moment. Only bad tower still up if they're not doing anything on Infamous. But because they've had so many things that they were doing, like killing heroes with the Orchids, Dusa is farming to the jungle, picking up all of that, defending top tower. It's okay.
Mars getting pretty close to his block. You can counter the jungle camp, they'll have it. Probably,
No, what is it? Negative Q on Dusa? What? Yeah, I won't believe it. I won't believe it until I actually see it. Like,
see,
Dire
Angel has been queuing up some this. I noticed Angel trap phase move. Which when he's trolling the camp.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Monkey slips away. I think Angel's gonna be like, I'm coming. I want that. It's like a little bit of mine. Oh, they won't move.
alright, he's got a Scotty. Okay. Initially he had Butterfly, and then he went Ant, and he's got a Scotty, but you know what? Let's just wait until he actually casts an item on this Dusa. So, Orchid.
No joy, no all.
No, it wasn't. Yeah.
You know, just like so much. You want to finish that first, or Midas Yash Scotty good enough? Like, what demand here?
The Ember Spirits, the Wukongs, pretty important to me.
Yeah.
Sound the puck. Yeah, all that is good. I think honestly I would prefer SNY statuses though, and then Butterfly B because being like it's that guy.
Bottom tower is under attack.
And here comes the Prophet again. Easy picking for the little cockroach. Needs to connect, but that Michael kicks the Ember Spirit silent for now. Turns the slot kick. Monkey King from this tree top and drop down a bound strike. Finds Michael. So they
Radiant
try
structures
for the
are
fall.
fortified.
Never feel first 1 or 2 kills on the supports and find
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
No. This to get through. They provide so much time for their cores to just get done with the unfavorable fights. But at the same time, these cores are just so fast on the map as well. Look, we're just constantly hunting, going for our first
Radiant's
BKB
bottom tower
as well.
is under attack.
Doesn't die to the next assassin.
Dark Million has the whole pocket. They found the fucking trying to cut pop Mars, Orchid gonna pop with the soul and Moonlight. Just fodder here. Easy food for the Dark team.
I know it's been playing very well
Dire's
in the
top
game.
tower is under attack.
How fast he's farmed his Orchid, being there at the right place, right time. It's gonna be.
And it's nearly 20 minutes, so it looks like it's pretty much just a bang on perfect item. It's Orchid BK before 20, and then what, 900 so in the next minute or so.
He's doing it, dude. He's doing the Ags. He's got another Blade of Alacrity.
It did get the Scardy first, but yeah, Scardy into Ag.
That doesn't really help against Nyx Assassin, right? And I'm quite surprised to not killing the mana burn. Typically, when I see Nyx go for like 2 levels in Impale, by care, then max the mana burn right after. So you get that level 4 mana burn pretty early. You're put to Invoker and Nature's Prophet. These are high int gains.
Radiant's top tower
So much
is
value.
under attack.
Yeah.
That mana burn. Yeah, cool.
Invoker getting mana burn. Oh, he hates that. He hates that so much.
That's half his
Radiant
pool
are
getting with level 4 out.
Dire
Into the
are
pit.
scanning.
The tombstone preemptively there. Yeah, get the Medusa in here with a
The fight for Monkey.
faster.
Doesn't have a lot of mana. Oh, wait.
Still, it's under entry will help us out. And there's the buyback. Snap Susan. Full of Wukongs. Gonna come out on that Mars Arena. Moving over the top. Medusa's down under the tomb still. And Valky falls. His big ABs from the Monkey King.
No.
There's a lot. Angel Shores. Rosh's still. And the Spirit inside the pit is getting blown up. Now the ulti's in. Then the Spirit back in. He gets the chains onto Angel. Medusa still bring the just yet. Maybe the more found her, but infamous. The one back off there, the Earth Spirit returns on the next assassin a dog from and that one standing. Try and sneaky kill play because that is all that remains now for the defenders to do. Attempt it, try it. Then, like, we have to all kill the entire broken steel. But it looks silent. Or even more, probably 7 man. As Latam defenders die back on several heroes.
Oh no. Yeah, that talk. On the side, the only hero who died was Australia is
under attack.
The big in that engagement was the Monkey King went in with to walk into the fight to drop the woo and was waiting for
Radiant's
magic
middle tower has
charges.
fallen.
So he has another stuff. Very sad.
A great attempt by Ember Spirit play that fight exceptionally well. Really great. The end of the fight, especially onto the Medusa, and then you're just wondering, like you mentioned, this next assassin had played Kill Bill probably could have killed her. And now Medusa with Aegis, halfway closing in on that. And Aghanim Nepta is but 1,200 gold away. People in Stone Snake.
This next 1 mana burn. I hope the puck didn't eat the the Tom as well.
Oh, they dived that tit. Valky burnt of all his turns with a bulwark, tries to tank through the hits.
Top tower is under
Just too much.
Just gonna Medusa now
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
with and we stop this.
Doesn't feel.
Just stand on the icon and just ready to walk in the cross. There we go.
Medusa.
Oh, nice with bunks.
Marcus by the sprout. They're gonna turn the face up. Build my go. As this invoker gets back in with his own BKB and the stone gate turns them all into statue. Monkey King falls there. Stab them up. What can my spirit do now? It's Medusa. They don't have much to give her. No real arcane boots or anything. Looks like she's just gonna sit there and whack away at the barracks and probably try and kill off this Ember. Sidestep the pole. Remnant back into the Medusa. Ain't down. But at 5-1, they kill off the barracks even without Angel.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's top barracks.
Still, you know, you got to kill Medusa, got to get some gold. We just need to get some doubles game. I'm just getting so sad looking at this little cockroach. 4-1-4 build against Medusa and just Prophet.
Look at that. I'm saying there's no iron boots or anything. We can try and buy some.
I actually really like, now I think about it, Oil Locket makes a lot of sense just to be Medusa. It's a huge heal for her, to be able to pump into her.
Alright, twice as valuable. What's it? ENG charge on the active.
Death tax.
2 passives, Holy Blood and Regional. What a big item that Holy Blood is. Spirit.
Medusa.
Fine. Kicked back and the roll is successful. They keep going for this, it's dangerous. Spirit forcing BKB, they find, kill, don't drop. So you're right, it's still dead for 3 seconds, so taking out the tomb now is Evoker's got out of mana at this point, but acting the Spirit there with the Prophet will kill off the Mars, a 1-for-1 trade, and Prophet's TPing forward. No go. Straight back on the book. Look for the Sprout to lock her in the trees. Can he find it? Doesn't appear so. And the big bad Gorgon lady returns. Join the rest of the squad. Grab up an arcane with Agams and Swift Blink queued next. What is that?
What is what?
On Medusa's buff bar, there's a ring back arcane rune and don't understand
the Medusa Lincoln spell. When Medusa is targeted with the spell, a single target Medusa snake is sent back towards the enemy. Hold on 12 seconds. So it's you know how Lincoln's has
very cool.
Yeah.
They go pretty nicely hand in hand. Excellent.
That's so good. If you're the Nick, you just mana Medusa, then the snake comes up and he's carapace snake. Easy.
Oh, top lane.
Easy setup for Nyx.
Monkeys now. A little bit awkward with no Aegis and no Roshan for another 2.5 minutes at the very least. For the Dot team right now, already pushing out the ball. Forced the Radiant into their base. The high defense has to be made. Do you feel like that Medusa having a
Radiant's middle
SNY Manta, all the items we've been talking about, Angel's gonna strong enough?
Of course. He's 20,000 gold. Okay, hold on.
Oh, he's way out of position. No buyback on him either. You know, no buybacks at all.
Radiant's middle
Just wondering, spear back maybe, you know, the Kongs stuck up behind tier 3 or tier 4s. Maybe you could have some praise as the Medusa, but like this.
No, he's completely fine. I mean, he's, in my opinion, his item but You're playing as Latenders, Nyx Assassin with level 2 levels in mana burn. Third into the game.
Dying for a snake.
Yeah. Okay.
Gone for 30 seconds.
Radiant's middle tower has
Bow out the slides, I
Radiant's
think.
middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle
Your buildings
has fallen.
bit out of their foundation by Infamous, and they're going to swing down towards on lane. It looks like.
The Aghanims and Aghanim Shard lit up like a juggernaut.
The blue bars, here we go, jump in with a circle. Longs, BKBs, one up against this Scardy Medusa, and he's called. It all ends like that. The full play is the play, whirling away. Before that, that's 4. A 2-0 for Infamous. The back of an Alchemist and a Medusa.
Yep, they lasted 2 minutes longer than last game.
And there's game. Infamous take it.
Yep.
The blue bars, here we go, jump